Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Tizzy P.
And this is your boy, D. And this is
Uncensored Behavior.
Now, in this week's episode, we're going to be getting into that freak, nasty, and that gushy stuff. Ain't that right, T?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to be getting down to the nitty gritty.
All right, so let's get into it. So, this is episode 2, Tawana.
Episode 2, yay.
Hey.
We're so proud of us for sticking to it.
Yep, hitting that grind, you know what I'm saying?
We're learning and we
thriving, we're trying to, yeah.
Excuse me, yeah, we're doing our thing.
Yes. So we got this segment, guys, called Take a Moment, where we pretty much just give you guys a little feedback or insight into our week so far, anything that we got coming up, you know what I'm saying? So Tawana, tell the people what you got to say. What's up?
Ooh, child, where you want to start at? So we had a amazing experience and a kind of like a hell experience at the same time.
I don't know about amazing.
So, well, for me it was.
Are you gonna tell them what you're talking about?
Yeah, so if you let me get into it. Anyway. No, we went to we just came back from the DR, the Dominican Republic. And when I say that place is beautiful, it's beautiful, but we did have some hiccups where
Lord.
let me tell you how it went wrong when we ordered room service.
And just went downhill.
Went downhill from there.
Yes. I don't know what the heck was in that quesadilla, but it wasn't pleasant. And it messed me up from the inside out.
Yes, he was out of there. Okay?
I just recovered from it, and we came back when? How long ago? How long has it been?
Last Thursday. No, last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. And it's almost a whole new week.
Right. But I'm glad you're feeling better. You're looking better.
I mean, always, darling.
You do have a glow.
Always. I mean,
baby, did you
I didn't
see
even
that
have
10?
none last night.
Did you see that 10?
And someone told me today at the store, they said, you have a 10. I was like, well, I don't see it. Before I even said I went to the yard, it was like, where'd you go, friend? I was like, I went, no, she was like, where you been? I was like, I was on vacation. She was like, I can tell you have a 10.
Right.
I said, she said, where'd you go? I was like, I went to the DR. Like, yeah, I can tell you have a 10. I was like, I don't see it.
Really?
Yeah.
I can tell the difference because my skin tone is like totally.
I can't tell.
It's two different colors. But anyway, my skin looks amazing. So shout out to the sun.
Yeah, and right now it's not so sunny in Texas because if you guys can hear in the background, it's
thunderstorming,
like literal like cats and dogs right now. So,
right, exactly.
Yeah,
but that ain't gonna stop the show.
No, it never will.
Right.
So we got some interesting questions for you guys regarding sex, regarding porn, and regarding OnlyFans. So Tawana, what are your views on porn?
So my views on porn is that today I do not watch porn. In the past, I have watched it, and that's when I was like in a relationship. If he wanted to watch porn, I would, just do what he wanted. Basically, if he wanted to watch a little porn and get it started, then why not? So.
Okay, so when you said that you guys would do porn if you wanted, so was that like a thing that he wanted, or who incited porn in the relationship when y'all was together?
My ex-husband did.
Oh, your ex-husband. Okay.
Ex-husband, yeah. So he, we would watch it every once in a while, but it was not something that I would basically do. But guys have porn tapes and stuff like that, and stuff like he had a few that he probably bought off, while he was at the barbershop or something like that.
Not the barbershop. What?
Baby, yes, it goes down in the barbershop. Okay.
They be trading porn in the barbershop.
Anything goes in the barbershop.
I didn't know they had a porn traffic up in there.
You know how they be selling them damn CDs and all that big booty Belinda and shit.
Oh, so back then they used to sell
do that. So you
CDs.
could, yeah, the CDs,
that's how I used to get around.
DVDs.
So wait, they were recorded like a bootleg.
It was bootleg, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was bootleg basically.
Didn't know
or
that.
They'll get like a VCR tape and then they'll make copies. Back in the day they used to do
some, so they wouldn't go to the store and actually purchase.
Used to do some roguish shit back in the day.
So what kind of porn was it?
It was just like regular.
Was it black?
Black, of course, black porn.
I mean, it could have been Persian. He is Persian. I don't know.
No,
he ain't into that. Oh, black porn. Black booty. Like, was it big black booty? Big black magic and shit like that.
Pretty much.
Oh,
pretty much.
I remember the first time I watched porn. It was my mom's, and I remember it was called Big Black Magic Stick. And the girl,
what?
The girl was getting fucked by this big dick, this big Jamaican man, and she was like, "Oh, daddy." Daddy got a big dick. I remember that line, word for fucking word.
What?
Yes. I was like, Okay. I didn't know what I don't even know what my thought process was when I was watching it. Because my brother, my oldest brother, he was the one that found it.
Okay.
And we popped it on, and I was just like, what? I didn't understand.
You couldn't process it at the time.
I couldn't process. I think I was like in elementary school. I
okay,
didn't know
so
what
that's what I was
watching.
going to ask you. What age were you at the time?
He was in middle school, so
right,
I was
right.
just like, I don't know.
Around that age where boys get curious,
Yeah.
you know, and they start to
Yeah.
take long showers and stuff like that. You know, I have 3 boys. I have 3 boys. I mean,
Take long showers.
I said 3 boys. Where the third one come from? Shit. 2 boys, and they used to take some long showers back in the day, and I used to be like, "Where all my dish towels at?" I mean, not my dish towels, my face towels. I was like,
not the face towels.
Baby, it was a shortage going around. Socks and face towels. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
what?
Yeah, y'all know y'all need to clean yourselves up with the face towels.
But the face towel, I do toilet tissue. What? Who does face towels?
The bougie people do. Okay, you do toilet paper. You cheap.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it's common sense to do toilet paper than a face towel.
Baby, they'll get that towel and just clean it up, and then of course they can't recycle it in the laundry. Baby,
that's what I'm saying. So you're evident. They throw them away. Oh,
that's why I said, where were they all going? I was like, God damn, we don't have no face towels. So you just gonna use my shit to clean yourself off and just throw it. Well, I'm glad they did throw it in the trash, but still,
right? Because
if I would have found that in the laundry, baby, it would have been a problem.
With the rest of y'all clothes and
right.
shit. Now that would have been funny than motherfucker.
But around the age, I think they start washing their clothes by themselves and stuff like that. I think they're like around 14. Too. Yeah.
It's just like when somebody piss their bed, they'll hurry up and put it in the washing machine.
Right. So you pretty much can tell when it's starting to get, you know, your kids are starting to get into.
So did you say something to them? Like, did you
I
notice
didn't say anything. I just noticed
you didn't say nothing.
Yeah, because we already knew what time it is. I mean, as a parent, you kind of know, like they're at that age, so of course they're gonna be, you know, touchy feely.
I wonder
what figure it out.
Because mom was talking about that, and she knows because he's nasty. So he will leave. This boy's nasty. I don't want to put his business on Front Street, but he's nasty, and he leaves his mess lingering.
Lingering.
So
okay.
the mom
found some
things. Found some things. And my too. I was like, I even went to a house. I said, boy, that's nasty.
Nobody wants to touch
no evidence.
Right.
He does it in condoms.
Not that you didn't told all the boy business. You just said you wasn't gonna do it. Well, I'm clutching my pearls. Well, but that's clean because you could just take the
not if you just leave it on the floor.
No, that's trifling.
Yeah, exactly.
On the floor. He probably went to sleep, baby. He was feeling so good. He put his own self to sleep.
Bitch, okay. I do that a lot in porn though. Like when I watch porn sometimes, if I'm like really horny and bitch, a lot of times I would like look at porn, jack off, and I go straight to sleep. I would doze off.
Have you no shame?
I would wake up and just hands sticky.
Ew, bitch, and I be touching your hand. Oh, that's why I told you the other day when you came over here to wash your motherfucking hands. Ooh, boy. Ooh, you where my fucking sanitizer? Hold on. You got me messed up here. I don't trust your ass now.
Girl, fuck you.
I'm just playing, but squirt.
But you
I ain't playing. Sanitizer. But anyway.
But that's so interesting though, because like, okay, for me, porn, I feel like it can be educational because like porn nowadays, it's so like liberating, it's so freeing. Like it's almost like a freedom of speech almost. You know what I'm saying? People are expressing their sexual frustrations, their sexual encounters, their sexual needs and stuff like that. Like fetishes are a big thing now. You know, people aren't afraid to say that they're into scat.
What is scat?
Other stuff.
Because I don't know what that is.
That's when people play with poop.
What?
You never heard of Two Girls in One Cup?
I would never watch it.
You never seen Two Girls in One Cup?
Why would I watch such a thing?
I didn't want to watch it, but we all watched it growing up. Everybody knows about Two Girls in One Cup. That was going around all throughout high school.
Were they?
And they call one call was Blue Waffle. One was called Blue Waffle. It's this infection vagina.
You know, baby.
Not Dion.
Where y'all been?
I mean, that's just what was going around the internet.
So when I was at around my age, we didn't look at porn.
Y'all boring.
No,
what y'all was doing playing
on the back of the school bus.
What y'all playing tic-tac-toe and shit, and word crosses and stuff. Y'all was being nice little kids. Studying.
No, like we was kissing.
Who studies in school? Like what the fuck?
What? No, we were kissing in the hallways and stuff like that. But we was not
passing notes and shit. Do you want to go to prom and shit? Circle yes, circle no. Who does that?
Yeah,
that's that bullshit.
See, back in the day, the guys would, you know, they would.
Nowadays,
Not to
we
me.
work up to you and be like, you want to go with me? Yes or no? Y'all was over there circling shit.
That's okay. I mean, but we got it done. We did it the old school way. Y'all nasty. Y'all generation, baby. What is the cup thing? I'm not understanding.
So they will poop and cup and they will all eat the shit. It was a guy and 2 girls. And they would just
that's
poop.
not a fetish. That's sick.
No, now we're not king shaming. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna get us canceled. That we're not king shaming.
Who the hell gonna eat some shit?
That's why it's called scat, because people do that.
Oh
you haven't seen the guy? One
no,
guy. You haven't
I
seen
haven't. And I don't want to see him.
Have you seen the guy? You never heard of the video? One guy, one cup. This guy literally put a glass cup in his asshole, broke it in his asshole, and then all the pieces of the glass will come out of his asshole with blood. Yeah.
See, there's a thin line. Okay, there's a thin line. No, it is. It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous.
I think he knows that, and he did anyways, and he uploaded it. So
and he's gonna pay for that in the long run. That can cause a lot of damage in the body.
Well, that was years ago, so yeah.
But anyway, like, okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So, I used to work in customer service at the hospital. So, of course, it was, about things that went on in the ER. So I got a call. It was a caller one day. He called in and he was like, he had he was pissed off because he got triaged and he ended up leaving.
What is that?
Triaged means when you go to the emergency room, they triage you, which is basically paperwork. They let you know, they take your vitals and that's when they send you back to the to the waiting area just to be wait. So that's basically your triage stage.
Okay.
So he was like, I'm not paying this bill. I got a golf ball stuck up my ass, but I left.
What?
And he said the golf ball, it came out in the bathroom and the ER, and I just left. I said, I'm sorry, sir, but you still have to pay the bill because you were triaged.
Oh, I thought you paid a bill if you get it into a room.
So even if you come through the door, so I'm giving y'all a little education, and you decide to leave, once they triage you and take your vitals, you still have to pay. Your bill's not going to be extremely high, but I don't want to rant.
He had a golf ball in there, but he got it out himself.
It just
popped out.
I guess it finally came out. Right. So it's some like weird stuff. So I've like, I don't even know about stuff like that. That's why I'm like so surprised, because I really don't watch porn. Don't shame me because I don't watch porn.
Well, don't shame others because you don't understand.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I wouldn't want to watch, like, go that far. Like, that's not my, I don't
trust
like
me.
it.
We didn't, it was just fascinating because that was back when I was in middle school when we saw that. It was just going around. Everybody was watching it. Everybody was talking about it. It was just the thing of the town.
That's gross. I'm sorry.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
Why I can't say that?
Just say it's not for me.
Okay, it's not for me.
Don't say it's gross. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, she's gonna get us canceled, darling.
Before we get started.
Oh my.
Anyway,
God.
but let's move on.
Right. So Tawana, so you mentioned that you've had, intercourse with your lover and stuff like that. You guys watch porn now. Did you guys have like a song that you guys were? Are you into music when you have sex, or?
Yes, I'm old
Set the
school.
mood for us. What's going on?
So basically, back in the day when we were young, and in love. Some people might still do this or whatever, but we used to have a thing called a sex tape.
In like your 20s, 30s?
20s, 30s,
Okay.
have a sex tape. So you basically have all the hot songs that were like currently out about sex. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. Freak Me by Silk, stuff like that.
Old generation,
old generation, but baby, that was the shit back in the day. So that sound Freak Me, baby. Anyway, but we would have sex tapes, so we would make love off of real music.
Y'all will put that on that little spinny thing, wouldn't y'all?
No,
you
we would
DVD
have
players?
a tape, like a boombox, and you have a tape. You slide the tape in.
Oh,
so that's a sex tape.
Oh, okay.
So you would just if you wanted to record over a tape, you would just put tape on the little holes at the top of it, and you could record over it.
Y'all did that?
Yes, baby.
So y'all would moan on top of the tape?
No.
That's what you mean? What you mean?
You can record songs and then make your
your own
sex tape.
What you're saying.
So basically, that's what we had. And then I had a couple of more songs that I used to love back in the day, like Pleasure P, Under.
So did you set candles? What else?
Yeah,
Did you
candles.
were you into like oils and stuff like that back then?
Candles. So you
Just
would just
candles.
hot wax.
So you poured it on your
Yeah.
back and stuff. That's
So
very
well, yeah, we would
interesting.
have sex tapes or whatever. And that I mean, back in the day, things are so different now because it used to be a lot more romantic. You would just you have a lot more intimacy. I would say.
I think so, yeah, and
Yeah.
that's plays with society as a whole too, and how it is fast paced and everything. It's just
Everything
like,
is so fast paced. I mean, most of the time, I mean, these girls will. Some girls, I'm not gonna say some
right,
these girls, but some girls. I
and
mean, you
guys,
just and guys. All you need to do is buy them a 5-piece of
and
chicken
days.
and days.
Mm-hmm.
You get a 5-piece from Popeyes, you in. Baby, you
Not a
in that
5-piece.
thing.
What? 5-piece?
Probably a 3-wing special. You in that thing. Like they dropping it. Like sex is sex right now. It's hot.
So did you ever feel bad for watching porn or even masturbating?
Yeah, masturbate. Yeah, I don't masturbate.
Not porn, but
No.
masturbation you felt bad for.
After. So I like do not masturbate whatsoever. Like I don't have any sex toys, anything like that. Like right now I'm on a healing journey. So basically I just ask for deliverance on that and just trying to be obedient with God and just not touching myself like I don't feel the need to touch myself. Do I get horny? Yes, I do. But I have to pray myself through it. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. No, like I was telling you the other night. Oh my God. The other night when I told you some girl in my building was getting the business. Okay? And I was like, damn, she woke me up out my sleep. All I just was like, she was going in. Okay, so like the other night, it was a girl in my building and she was getting drilled, baby. I was like, what? It woke me up at 1:00 in the morning and all I could hear was moaning and groaning. And I was like, man.
Reminiscing.
I started to get up and make a phone call, but I said, Lord, if you don't deliver me right now.
You got somebody that will come to you at 1:00 in the morning?
What?
Oh, you got it like that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Basically.
Well, tell the people. Come on now.
All I got to do is call. He going to open the garage. But anyway, but to be serious, like that did take me like mentally there.
That would take anybody there.
Yeah, that took me there because I was like, damn,
That would take me there, and I do it. I do the deed.
Yeah, I had to turn on my gospel music, and that's the truth. I was like, let me go play this playlist and go back to sleep.
Right.
And I did that. Right. But I mean, teach his own. She was having a good time or whatever, but I just didn't want to hit it. Shit. Brought back some memories.
Oh my God. So would you transitioning? So would you do something like an OnlyFans? And if you do,
I would do an OnlyFans, but I don't think it would be like showing my body. I would probably like do a foot fetish or something like that. Something kind of clean.
But the foot fetish one, I think it takes longer to get an audience for foot fetish.
That's okay. I'm perfectly okay.
What would you do
that.
with your foot though? What would you
change the polish? Me and crazy.
They would. You think people pay for that?
What? They like to see some toes.
What? Can they just go Google images and get some toes?
No, they want to see them motherfuckers wiggle. Okay. Wiggle.
So you would do.
No, they want to see them wiggle. But I mean, I would do something like that. But as far as like clapping my ass and all that, I couldn't do that because that's just not who I am. I don't want to do that.
That's interesting. How much did you charge for that? I
charge like $25-$30 a watch.
No, it's by hour.
Oh, an hour?
Yeah.
$100 an hour. No, I don't. I mean, I don't even know the price. This is not nothing I looked into or whatever. But I mean, I would. I mean, if you can get paid for showing your feet, why not?
The most I've seen someone is like $20-something, $25
for a whole hour.
So it's pretty much per subscription. It's a subscription.
Oh, okay.
So
I don't really know anything about it. But
I mean, if I did OnlyFans,
what would you do? Yeah.
I would have to be masked. I would have to have a mask, and I would have to have like cover up my tattoos because I don't want the image out of me.
But how far would you go?
I wouldn't do nothing with nobody. It would have to be single play only.
Single play, okay. So is that the terminology, single play? I
think so. I just made this shit up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, single play, I'll go for it.
Yeah, I would just get like a toy and just masturbate or something like that and shoot my shot.
And get them coins.
Get them coins. I wouldn't do nothing with nobody. I just, that's not me. I don't even like all that stuff. I think I would, like, my dick would just go soft when it's a camera.
Really?
I tried public before.
I need some Viagra.
I almost slept this. Almost slept you and called you out your name. But no. Yeah, I tried public. I tried to do it with like people watching. I couldn't do it.
What? You didn't tell me about that, baby. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
D.
So yeah, I tried to do it where there's people watching, and I couldn't do it.
Who you was with somebody?
Yeah, I was with somebody, and we went out in public, and yeah, we was in public, and we tried to do it in front of public because they
So
like,
was this like at a swinger, like one of those clubs where
yeah,
everybody? Okay,
pretty much. And hold on, I'm telling myself I'm getting sweaty.
that's
Girl.
okay.
Is it
I'm
hot up
gonna
here?
tell you
What's
one of
going
my
on?
fantasies.
But yeah, yeah, pretty much I couldn't do it. I got soft so quick because I didn't like people staring at me.
The
It's
attention?
so weird. It's
So
like,
you
come
couldn't
on.
stand it.
Yeah, and then they would try to touch you and stuff too. I'm like, don't touch me. I don't know you. Back up off me. It'd be a lot of older guys doing that shit. It's like, bitch,
Get
back
off.
the fuck
Yeah,
up.
right.
motherfucker.
So that is one of my fantasies, but it has to be with a
What?
mate.
Okay, so you would take your mate to a sex club.
Yes, but it would have to be something that's really, really upscale, and we would have to have on a mask. And
You ain't gonna find that in Houston, girl.
there's some. It doesn't have to be in Houston.
Oh, you got to get the invites for those.
Yeah, so that's fine. But that's a fantasy of mine that I would like to do, but it would preferably have to be my husband that I would like to do that with, and we could just get it in.
So would you? You don't mind people watching?
No,
But they can't
cannot
join.
touch me.
Oh,
They
they
cannot join or touch. I don't share. You know, I'm very stingy.
As she sip her water. Okay, princess. Are you considered a pillow princess?
No, sir.
Okay. So you take control.
I
It's
think
kinda
sometimes
like
it's neutral,
neutral. Okay.
but I can be aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have an aggressive side. I'm really seductive, like and sensual.
Seductive.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is seductive? Okay.
seductive and sensual. So I'm really girly. So I like to play that good girl role. But then when I get started,
Can't stop it.
can't stop it.
Can't stop, won't stop.
hmm
So what's your favorite position?
My favorite position is I like to ride.
You like to ride cowgirl.
Cowgirl. hmm
Gotcha.
And then the next favorite position of mine is just regular sex. What do you call it?
What is regular sex? What do you mean?
When he's on the guy's on top.
Oh, okay. I don't know
I
what
have
that's
a-
called. I'm sure there's a
I
name
know
for
the name
that.
of it. I don't know. I can't think of it
Mm.
right now, but I think it starts with the M or something like that. I don't know.
Me, I don't know what's it called when somebody you just lay on your stomach and you just lay there. Bitch, that shit is so hot. When I be seeing me clapping it from the back, I see the ass, I be like, damn. That's the way. If you want me to come, bitch, that's the way I'm gonna go. Mm-hmm.
You're nasty.
Yeah. If not, it's
Freakazoid.
gonna be a minute before I can really like.
Okay.
Sometimes-
Y'all different. I don't know. Guys are different.
Sometimes I have to really focus.
Guys are more visual. Y'all are visual.
Yeah, because I think women have more like in their vaginas they have more like what's the word? Not pressure points, but they got more like
Muscle
nerves
control.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
So it's easier, not easier, but easier for you to feel sensation
Mm-hmm.
in there. Whereas guys, it's kind of like a pain pleasure a little bit.
Okay.
Sometimes it's more painful than pleasure. So,
Okay.
but
If
yeah,
you say so.
right.
So, D. So let's get a little bit more detailed or whatever. So, do you think watching porn can like ruin a marriage or a relationship?
I don't see how. I don't understand how it can ruin a marriage unless I can see it only if he wants to watch more porn than he does have sex with a girl.
Right.
That's the only way.
Yeah, because I think like
It's natural for people to watch it, so I don't.
it's natural to watch
Yeah.
porn, but it's also not natural to be addicted to porn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it could
Mhm.
be very unhealthy for yourself in a relationship. Because if you
Mhm.
just want to do porn and jack off all the time, then you missing intimacy with the person, like a real live human being. And I think that's very important, so you can know what that feels like.
It'll be weird to be like, there's a human body right here, but instead I'm gonna go to porn.
Right. And some people it's a sickness. It's like an addiction or whatever. Some
sickness.
people,
Not a sickness.
addiction is a sickness. I'm not trying to like be, but it's like addiction. Like that's just for like drugs, anything.
Mhm.
Like it's like it's.
I guess I
yeah.
don't know. I didn't think of it like that.
Right,
because-
but if you just do it 24/7 and that's all you want to do, then you're addicted to it, and then you have to try to find your way out of it because you're like so far down the rabbit hole at that point. But like I've heard about like some stories in my past about relationships being ruined over
Porn, really?
And just sex or whatever. And if you come home and your husband or your significant other is always on the phone, like on his phone watching YouTube and ass clapping and stuff like that, I'm like, what you gotta watch this shit all the time. Like, come on.
Right. And then I can also see how, like, depending on what they're watching, if it's something that's so far different from what you do and what you look like, that can get to a person too. Because, like, is this what you like? I mean, am I what you really want? And stuff like
It
that?
can make a person start to feel insecure.
Yeah, I can see that. I can understand
you have to be careful with porn.
Gotcha.
So it could kind of ruin things for you. Because I mean, and sometimes you may have a fantasy or whatever, and that's okay. But you have to let your spouse know, what your fantasies are or whatever. Just be
because they might be into it too.
Right. You just never know. If you don't ask, your spouse can give you the world.
Right.
So, could you be in a relationship with someone who's previously done porn? Would that bother you, like,
I don't think that bothered me at all. I don't know. I don't know because I've never been there and I never thought about it. But I'm thinking of it now. I don't see how that would bother me. Even if people recognize them on the street, that wouldn't bother me.
So I think it would bother me.
I can see how it can bother a lot of people.
Yeah, because then you know that your mate, it's their job, but at the same time they fucking like a lot of people.
Yeah. But I mean, sometimes porn stars aren't always having sex with other people though. Sometimes it's just themselves, or it could be just them getting hit. I mean, stuff like that. It's not like a full like.
But those are still sexual encounters that they're having with other people other than the person that they love.
I mean, as long as they're clean, and I still don't see a problem with it now. At this moment, I don't see a problem.
For me, it's a no.
I can see. Yeah. There's no question about that.
No question about it. So let me ask you this, D. So as a parent, how do you think parents should discuss porn with their children? Like, if you had a parent that did porn or anything like that, what would you say?
Okay, so it's kind of like the birds and the bees. You just sit them down. Or if they're at that age, that teenage age, where you feel like you said earlier, that you know that they're doing something, go ahead and tell it to them. Because one, that's gonna make the kid feel like, okay, they kind of understand me. It's not like I'm just, I don't feel like I'm running behind my parents' back doing something I shouldn't be doing. They know it's natural for me to do it. They don't want me to do it. They want me to wait, but still, that makes the kid feel kind of like a little calm, inside.
Right.
So I would kind of just sit them down and be like, hey, I know that you might be intrigued by this type of content. I'll let you know right now, you shouldn't be at this age. Depending on how me and my child relationship is, I might tell them, hey, at this age, I also did the same thing. I mean, I didn't have no issues, watching porn. My parents, we did like sneak behind my parents' back and did it though. But I mean, because everybody's different. Everybody might do stuff differently because this person might get obsessed with porn or something like that.
Right.
And be having that shit all over his room and stuff like that. I wouldn't want that. But I'm just saying, this is natural for you to feel this way. I don't want you to be watching this right now. But if you do, just make sure that you clean up after your motherfucking self. I'll whoop your ass.
I mean, using all the towels now.
Right, exactly. And if I was in porn, I would say I would probably wait some, like, it depends, because at 16, they'll probably be, like, on the internet a lot. They'll see it, maybe. I'll just say, hey, I probably wouldn't bring it up unless he sees it, honestly.
Right.
And when he does see it, I'll be like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is what I do. This is my profession. This is how I make money. This is what put food on your motherfucking table and put that shit on your motherfucking back. Nigga, nah, it's like.
Ooh, not the N word. Damn, you going in tonight. So what do you think about KK porn tape?
I thought you were about to say KKK. KK.
The lady that I do not like. I cannot stand the lady. What do you think about her sex tape? Have you seen it?
I seen it a long time ago. It was boring. It was like 2D and stuff. Not 2D. It was very bad. It was very bad. I didn't like it.
Really?
It was just like he was in one position. I remember he was just in one position. The position that I like, which is she's on her stomach and he's behind her and he's just fucking her.
And that's it.
That's just it. Dry. I mean, he had a big dick though, but I mean, it was a big dick. But
you remember all the details of the dick, of the penis.
Yeah, I do. But her in general, she was all right. She was just like another white girl. I mean, it was
a pillow princess.
Yeah, that's what she was, a pillow princess. She just laid there. She didn't do nothing.
What other sex tapes? So
you didn't answer your own question.
What?
what would you say to your child that wants to watch porn, or you found out he watched porn, or you was a porn star?
Well, as a parent, I never experienced that, so I really didn't. I just, I thought it was a good topic, but I never experienced like porn with my children. If they watched it or they did
Oh,
anything, I never knew about it.
okay. Oh my God, even your daughter?
Baby,
What if you did though? How would you approach that situation? Like if she was like
I'm
16,
sure she's seen porn, but
I know, but
I
I'm
just
just
didn't know
saying we're
about it.
just doing hypothetical.
So I would just say, that's a little far fetched to be, I'm one of those parents. And I'd be like, that's a little too much for you to be doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get a little older, basically, you could watch that if you want to. But I mean, it's a hard conversation to have because like your daughter. But with my daughter, to be honest with you, we did talk about everything. So she already knew pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, if she did it, I would have never known. She
Mm.
probably just watched it if she was curious. And I mean, that's quite okay. But I'm sure it wasn't a habit.
Would you care if your child made it OnlyFans,
I would definitely.
even if they're 18?
Definitely.
What would you say?
Well, one thing you have to be mindful of is anything that you put out,
Mm-hmm.
you can't erase that.
Mm-hmm.
So you never can predict your future.
Unless you're Bill Gates. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I just wouldn't want that for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can't stop a person for doing what they want to do.
No,
but at the same
18,
time,
yeah.
like baby, and I keep telling my daughter, "You 18, you're not grown. I feel like your brain is not meant. You're not
25.
25,
Mm-hmm.
right? So when you turn 25, then I think you're mentally capable of making like smarter decisions. Right now, you just going on a whim.
So what about your sons? What they did it?
Boys will be boys.
That's so, see, I knew you was going to do that. I knew you was going to do that. So what's the difference between the sons and the daughters? If you want it for your daughter, you shouldn't want it for your sons.
I mean, but that's kind of like in your nature. Like men have a nature of being more sexual.
Even if that's the case, you still should treat the situation the same. I feel like it's your
And I
child.
probably would.
Yeah.
Like if I walked in on my son watching porn, which I've never done. I have 2 boys, and I've never walked in on them watching porn or anything like that. Then I think that would be a discussion that we would have to have at that time. But I just never experienced that.
It's just interesting to me that people would do that though. They'll make a difference between the daughter and the sons. I was just
Right.
like,
We do that, because you want to think of your daughter as like pure, and
that's just crazy though, because it's like
you're more protective of a girl over a girl.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. That makes more sense. Okay, well, okay, so that wraps up this week's episode. Oh my God, Tawana, we learned so much more about each other.
Right.
Oh my
You're a little
God.
freakier than I thought.
There's more to come, baby. There's more to come. Just know.
See,
Come. You get it? Ding.
I'm more reserved, so I don't know. I don't want to be
Mhm.
boring, but
Teach his own. Teach his own.
yeah, I'm not.
No judgment.
Yeah, but I just don't watch porn.
You've made that very clear to the audience and to myself. So, yes.
Maybe if I had a nice husband to watch it with, I would. But right now, it's not on my to-do list.
Gotcha. So that was this week's episode. We talked all about sex, porn, giving our perspectives and giving our experiences on it. OnlyFans, So pretty much if you guys have any, opinions about the episode, anything that you guys want to talk about, leave it in the comment section and, hit us up.
Let us know. Let us know what y'all, what we can, tweak or whatever.
That's a lot we need to tweak on. But
that's okay, but we having fun. That's all that really matters. We don't care what you think.
Well, we just asked them to tell us what they think.
Well, we
yeah, we need your comments.
We do need your comments though, but just don't be so cruel is what we're saying because but we will take constructive criticism.
Right. So
let's be nice. Play nice.
Mm-hmm. So I'm Dion.
And this is your girl Tizzy P.
And this is Uncensored Behavior. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that right. Hold on. Let's try it again. And this is Uncensored Bitch.
I thought you said this is. I thought you was gonna say this is Dion. I thought you was gonna start.
Okay,
over.
let's start over. And okay, so what the fuck? Oh, hold on.
This
Okay.
is so much fun because.
Right. Okay. So I'm your boy D,
And this is your girl Tizzy.
and this is uncensored behavior.
I have a good one.
You know what I'm gonna say?
What?
I'm gonna say, and this is, and then we just say uncensored behavior. One of us needs to say, and this is.
Okay, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. So, it's your boy D.
And this is your girl T. And this is
Uncensored behavior. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Take care.